Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jagat, and I welcome you all on the behalf of Shri Aurobindo Society. As we know, this is a series where we share with you some of the innovative ideas given by teachers or given by you only. So today we are going to share with you a community participation, some ideas which are given by teachers of TIA. uh, so we will talk about it. Before that, I have a question that are you implementing those ideas which we share with you every day? So you can tell me in comment box, or you can ask me at the end like how to implement that, or if you are facing any problem, or if you want to make some changes, please do not forget to ask me. So let's go ahead. So I have a question, one more question for you. Like when you go to your school and you do you get enough basically support from the community which you receive for? So sometime I have seen this or teachers have felt it that when they go to school, so students are there, teachers are there, but most of the time community participation is very less. So today, for related to the same, I am going to share with you some innovative ideas where you can get help or you can get an idea how you can take help of a community. So let me share with you one very nice story which is based on a true event. So there was one teacher. So let me share with you his name. His name is Ram Kishore Prajapati. So the teacher is from Jhansi, UP. So the teacher was transferred from city to a village, and there was one school. When teacher went there, he saw like the school condition was very bad. When he saw the condition is not good, the walls were not enough built, and all the students were sitting on the field, sitting on the floor. After that, teacher was surprised like what happened to this school. If the teacher was not feeling so good, how students are going to feel good there when they are coming to study? So that was a basically kind of challenge for a teacher, and he got this thing in his mind that he wanted to know like what is the reason behind it. So he tried his best. He went to the teachers. He asked all the teachers like why this is the condition of school, why like these walls are not enough built, students can jump easily and go to any place wherever they want to go, and why students are sitting on the floor, and where are the desks, and so many other things. So teachers told that we do not get enough fund, so we can basically make the better place for students this school. So after that, teacher thought like why, what happened. So after that, there was a very long process. So he did not want to go in that. Then he asked, what about the community? Their children are coming in the school, so there should be some contribution of them also. At least they can come and they can ask how my student is studying, or how my child is studying in the school. So he asked that. Then other teachers told that parents also do not come in the school because they find that this place is only for getting certificates, so my student can go to next class. So teacher felt it, and he thought like what can I do for my like school to make it a better place for education. So he made some innovative ideas. From one idea I'm going to share with you. With each idea, I'm going to share with you the name of the innovator and the place of his place where he invented that idea. So our first idea is donation box. Yes, you have heard right. That is donation box. So we when we hear donation box, so what comes in our mind? Sometimes temple comes, mosque, churches, some organizations or some temples like that only. So here teacher have used this the same thing in a school as well. And first we should understand what is donation box. So donation box, when we go to temple and we see there is one donation box. And what is the use of that? For making a temple beautiful place, better place, for servicing the temple, we use the donation box. So people can donate something. It is not necessary to always donate money. It can be service as well. It can be any other gift as well. It can be anything. So the same thing happened when we go to mosque or churches, we see the same thing. So teacher thought that the school is the temple of education. So we can do the same thing in our school as well. After that, what he did, he basically took one cardboard box and he made one box of that. After making that, he painted it, he made it beautiful, and he wrote there donation box. After making that, teacher thought, now I have made a donation box. How will I basically call all the people from community? Now there was a village. If the parents or the people of community have to help, they can help before as well, but they did not help. So teacher thought, now I need to implement something new. I need to do something different so I can help them. So what teacher did, he basically used three procedure to basically call people for donate something for school. So let me share with you the first procedure, that is arranging PTM. So what teacher did? So teacher tried his best to basically call all the parents in the school. So what he did, not 100% parents came in the school, but some of the parents were there who were aware for their child. They came in the school. After coming in the school, so the teacher was not teacher was not ready to share the result of their student. He was share he was there to share something different, the betterment of school. How can we make school a better place for their child? He was there for the same thing. So all the parents came and they were thinking the teacher is going to share with us, like your student, your child is studying like this, or he is this much good, or he is not coming to school. But teacher did not do anything like that. He asked all the parents there, and he asked that how can we make this school a better place. He threw a question on them and he started asking them. After that, everybody has some suggestions. So parents also started giving suggestions that we can make that wall, or we can bring desks to the school, we can basically paint these walls in the school. So many suggestions came like that. After that, teacher basically showed the donation box, and he shared that this is the problem of school, and we all are together going to solve this problem. So teacher shared what is donation box and how is it going to help for school. After that, as many as people in the that PTM, so teacher shared with them that whatever you donate in the school, that will be basically help of your child or your children. So if you it is not necessary to you just pay money only or donate money only. It is not necessary. If you can build a wall, so that also comes in the donation. So basically that is a help of a school. Yes, yes. So that is a help of a school. So teacher thought like, I will take help, whatever help comes to the school. So after that, some parents were there who were ready to help the school. And then one person was there, he said yes, I can build this wall once I come from my job. After that, I can build it. And there was some parents who said that we know one person who can basically paint this wall of the school, and he can help in that. So teacher motivated them, and after that the work was done there. Now it was only one first procedure, but that was not enough for that, because I believe only 30 to 40% people were there, parents, because not 100% parents came there. After that, teacher thought, now I need to do something else to basically take the 100% contribution of parents or community in my school. So he arranged one more procedure, that is donation drive. So what is donation drive? So donation drive is a place like teacher asked all the students to use their creativity. What he did, teacher gave paper to all the students and asked them to basically make some posters and art and craft, some thoughts like about donation box, so how it is going to help school for their child only. So students started making that. And after that, teacher gave responsibilities to student. So go and paste it at a place where most of the people from the village visit, like panchayat ghar is there, or so many places like school front of the school is there, or any shop is there where most of the people visit in the village. So any place like that. After that also, people started coming for donation box. Now let's go for the third procedure which teacher did. So he thought this is not enough, I need to make some more changes, I need to do something more, because even he was not getting 100% result which he desired for, but he was getting help at that time. So next, what he did, he basically started the step three, which he did. He started going to the panchayat ghar and asking help of people directly. He said that this is the condition of school. Now I am the teacher of the school and I am coming to you for seeking help. And for that, you come to the school, or we are keeping one donation box to the panchayat ghar with one register. What teacher did in this? So teacher took one donation box and kept in that panchayat ghar. And after keeping there, so teacher kept one register also there. So if any donator comes there, so we can write the name of that person. But this is also something, when we donate something, so we sometimes we basically accept that we will get something in return. So everybody does it when we go to temple and we donate something, so we basically accept the blessings of God. So the same thing, teacher thought, I will give something in return to all the people who donate something to my school. So he asked all the students to basically collect waste material where students can do some art and craft, and make some gifts for like bouquet or a paper bouquet they can make, or a box they can make, or geometry box they can make, anything which can be made by that waste material. So whosoever used to come to that donation box and donate something, so people, the students used to write their name or teacher, and after that he used to give them one gift as well, a written gift, and that gift was made by the one person or one student of the village. Why? And in this case what happens, the donator also feels good that school is doing something great, as he was getting gift from the school only, that was not expensive, but the hard work was there, a student creativity was there, which teacher believes that is basically we cannot compare it with money or a value. So this was donation box. I hope you like it, and if you like it, just try it once in your school. Once schools are open, and then you will get benefit, and if you get it, you can share it with us as well. And I want to give you one more option for that. If you are implementing something like this in your school, or any other innovative idea in your school, so at the end of the session, when now I'm speaking, at the end we all get a chance, you can ask me a question directly, or if you can type on Facebook, you can type there as well, or Zoom, you can ask me directly. So you can ask me a question, or you can share with people of India, that what idea you are implementing in a school to basically collect the community to your school. Okay, let's go for the next idea, that is community volunteers. Yes, community volunteers. What is this idea? So there was one teacher, he was alone in the school, Ekal Shikshak. So he was the only teacher in a school, and he used to face some problems, like when he used to come to the class, he used to see like in another class, students are basically jumping and some are playing. When he used to go to different class, then that class used to do same things. So teacher thought, what can I do for these students? I'm the only teacher. I have less faculty in my school, and I'm not able to help as much as I can do, because teacher had a time, but not time for every student. So students were free most of the time, and as we know, students do not feel much like to study in a school. So teacher thought, let's take help of villagers only. Let's take a help of community only. So he invented this idea, community volunteers. So what he did in that, he visited the village, and after visiting there, he started searching some people basically who have skills, or he made some posters which he can post in the village and ask, or basically spread this news that we need some volunteers for village, for school, so though who can basically teach some skills to my students. Let's take an example. A teacher, if he is a good in drawing, so it is not necessary that he can be good in singing as well, but somebody else can be. So teacher thought the same, so he started collecting some volunteers like this. If any volunteer is there who is very good in singing, so he can basically teach students in school a singing, how to sing well, and how to basically make their vocals clear, and all these things. If there is any volunteer who is very good in drawing, so the volunteer can come to school and start teaching drawing to all the students. So such things were there. If there is any person who is basically very good making drawings by clay, or making shapes by clay, so that volunteer can teach by clay as well. So there were so many skills while like that which people can do. If any woman is there who is very good in dance, and that if she can teach dance to the students of school, that is going to help. Now let's understand the procedure of hiring volunteers for school. So teacher basically made a list, and first he started finding the volunteers. Once he found some volunteers, let's take for an example, he found 50 volunteers for school who were ready to help the school, so their children can basically become something good or can get some good skills. After that, what teacher did, he basically specified the list. One more thing we need to make it sure which the teacher did, and let me share with you his name. His name is Navika Smithy, and she is from West Janta Hills, Meghalaya. This is the name of the teacher, and all the ideas I'm going to share with you name of the teachers also. So after that, the teacher started finding the volunteers and started specifying, because we need to make it sure we do not take any volunteer like that who is basically who have negative attitude, because we all want to teach something good to our students. So we are not going to hire any volunteer like this who can basically spread the bad impact on our students. So we will basically take feedback from villagers also, that how is this boy, and this he has come to school, or panchayat also we can take the feedback of that person. So this happened. So finally teacher got around 50 volunteers in his school, and after that he basically specified the time how he did the time, because we cannot call all the volunteers in a school at the same time. That can create a mess for teacher. So what teacher did, he divided a time to every volunteer, like this. On Monday 10 to 11, this a drawing teacher can come, sorry, drawing volunteer can come, or 12 to 1, one dance teacher can come. Like this the teacher basically divided the time to all the volunteers. And if there is any volunteer who can come only 2 times in a week, twice in a week, so we can give the same time to the that volunteer also, because if we call any volunteer whole week, everybody go to work or everybody has some work. So teacher played very smartly, so they gave very less time to volunteers, like twice or thrice in a week. So they also feel excited to come in a school and teach. And all students have also some excitement for their learning new things which they never desire that they will be able to learn these things. So this happened. After that 6 or 7 months, teacher saw the benefits in the school. He saw that students are in the class, they're learning new things. And one more surprising fact I want to share with you. What happened before that, when prayer used to happen, in prayer what used to happen, 3 or 4 students used to come and basically sing Jan Gan Man or some other things like that. And after that what happened, the singing teacher, he basically prepared some students for the same. And the prayer was so amazing. Villagers, the people of that village, parents, they started coming to school and seeing that the very nice voice come from the school, a very nice song in the same basically line, in the same modulation the song comes in from the village, from the school. Let's see what is happening there. People also started coming and seeing there on every festival, like Holi is there, Diwali is there, and 26th January is then 15th of August. On these festivals, students were ready. Dance, the students who weren't interested in dance, they were ready for the program. The people who were in good in acting, they were ready for the acting or any drama for the school. And the students who were very good in singing a song, they were ready always to basically sing a song for the school. So this magical thing happened in the school after volunteers. And volunteers also felt good. Why? Because when we teach something twice, like once the teacher has learned it, or after that he's teaching, or any person, so basically he's learning the same thing twice. The same thing happened with volunteers also. With time they also become perfect in that. They also found that yes, the school is helping us also. They were not teaching only students, they were basically learning by their own also. So these were the benefits which teacher found in the school. I hope you like it. Let's go to the another idea without any wait of time. So the next is parents counter. This is also very nice idea. Parents counter. What is parents counter? In this, what happens? So most of the time we see that parents are not involved. As we are sharing since starting, that these ideas are based on a community participation. Now we are going to we are going to see how we are going to involve, we are going to bring parents to the school. They want to come, they do not want to come, but they will come to school. The idea is like that. So what teacher did? Parents counter. Teacher saw that parents are very less. Let me share with you the name of the teacher. Yes. So her name is Vibha Chaudhary, and she is from Gonda, UP. She is a teacher, and we thank you her that she has invented such a great idea, parents counter. What happens in this? So teachers saw in a school, like parents are very less in the school, what we can do to basically bring parents in the school. So after that teacher found, teacher thought, first I need to understand the basically ideology of parents, why they don't come to school. So teacher asked the students, why your parents do not come to the school. Some student is starting telling, you can say excuse also, or the real reason as well. My father go to bank, my father goes to bank, or my mother goes to another work, or my brother goes to this work, bank, office, and this office and that office. A lot of things all the people started telling. So teacher thought like it can be a problem of them. So teacher visited some houses. So asked that why don't you come in parents meeting. So one parent said, sir, I go to bank, and you know bank, it takes a lot of time. I don't know how to fill the form, and it takes a lot of time for me. So teacher thought, okay, and teacher asked, what is the average time which you take in a bank? So the parent told that it takes me 1 or 2 hours sometime to fill a one single form, and it is not easy for him to choose a right form also to fill in a bank. So teacher said, okay, let's see what happens. So teacher came with up an idea. What was the idea? Parents countering that what teacher did. So teacher thought, now all the forms, all the jobs form, all the information which people need in my village, I am going to provide in my school. How? First teacher prepared one poster for the school and he pasted outside of the school. On that poster he wrote that you can get all the forms of your jobs here free of cost. You can get form of banks and you can get information related to any form, how to fill that, and if you cannot fill that, I will fill for it. So teacher gave all these offers to villagers, and I believe these offers are like this. We cannot deny these offers. If we do not know anything, and a teacher is going to help, because teacher is the only person in the world where we can believe blindly. Yes, yes, we do it. Okay, let's talk about the idea. For bank, what teacher did, teacher kept some forms there, like bank account opening forms was there, a bank deposit form, withdrawal form, and like about leave, so many another forms were there, teacher kept in that. First teacher went to the bank and shared with the bank manager that this is the condition of my village, people are not able to sometimes fill the form of the bank. So what if I can help all the parents and I can make them aware so they can fill the form of bank. So manager was also happy. He thought, yes, like if people will come to my bank directly and they can fill the form in just 5 minutes, so that is going to help a bank as well. So bank manager was also ready and he gave some form to the person. And after that, government job forms which we get from sometime like Daghar also. So teacher visited there. For doing anything we need to put some efforts also. For every idea almost we need to put some effort. So the same teacher did as well. So teacher went to the Daghar and she collected some form from there. After collecting from there all the forms, teacher kept in the school. And after the magic happened, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the counting of number, people started coming in the school or getting forms, because in bank there was no teacher who can share with them how to fill this form, but in school there is a teacher who is sharing with them how to fill this form. Teacher trained some students also for the same. So teacher trained some students that if any person comes here for bank form and all these forms, so you students are going to help. First teacher taught all the students, and after that all the students taught all the people of the village. So like this, so people started coming to the school and they started understanding the importance of school, how a student can help you to fill a form, a bank form, a panchayat form, or any other form like that, various forms. So like people started coming when there was a PTM. Now there were a lot of people in the school to come, because the school has helped. When somebody helps us, we are always ready to help the person. Yes, this is the nature of humans. If somebody gives me water, believe me, if the person needs water, I'll give him juice. I'll give him mango juice. Yes, something like this. Yeah. So this happened in this. So teachers were ready to help and people started coming there in the village, and now this was the journey of the village. And after that teacher found the pair, people are coming automatically, teacher is not calling them. Teacher with that wall where all the forms are kept, teacher pasted one more poster every month that this Saturday your parents meeting is going to happen and you all should be here for betterment of school, for understanding about the result of your child. So people were aware. Now they are coming to school. They are taking help of school. And this is the time to visit the school. And parents started coming. So this was the innovative idea of Miss Vibha Chaudhary. And we thank you all for making such great innovative ideas. And I repeat it, if you have any idea like this, so today you have a chance that you can share with me your all the ideas. Let's talk about our another idea, that is Rupantar Wall. Yes, Rupantar wall. So what is Rupantar wall? In this, what happens? So what teacher did? So teacher basically saw one day. Let me tell you the from starting from deep how this idea came in the book. So there was one teacher. Let me share with you his name as well. So his name is Bhaskar. His name is Bhaskar Joshi, and he is from Almora, Uttarakhand. So what teacher did in that? So one day teacher was visiting some place in bus. When he was going there, the one student was sitting near to him. or next to him. After that, he was a teacher, and all the teachers have a lot of questions. So teacher started asking some question to that person, that student. So he asked, yes son, what is your name? So that the student told, this is my name. After that, the teacher started asking some other questions like, where are you going? The student told that I'm going to my school. After said, okay. And when teacher asked, okay, so what is the name of your village? So student told that this is the name of my village. So teacher asked, what is famous in your village? So the student was blank. And when then teacher asked, what is the famous dance of your village or your area? Again, the student was blank. So teacher thought that this student do not know anything. So he asked, so okay, let's take one more question. That's fine. So teacher asked, where is Red Fort? So that the student was so excited because he knew the answer. He told that Red Fort is in New Delhi. And then he asked, where is the Taj Mahal? Then he said, the Taj Mahal is in Agra. The teacher was shocked that this student do not know anything about his own village and he knows about the country. So teacher thought I should do something for my school, so my student do not forget this, do not basically forget, or should remember all the things related to his area of his native place or a village. So this is my question. Do you know everything about your village? So if you know, you can write in a comment box, yes, I know everything about my village or my area. I'll feel good and we will get your response that yes, you are watching our video. Okay, let's talk about it. Rupantar was what teacher did. Teacher thought now I'm going to share all the information with my students whatsoever happens in my village, what is the famous thing in my village, how many people live in my village, every information, what is the main farming in my village, everything student should know of my school. So teacher came in the school, he found one wall immovable, जो move ना करती हो, move like wall like that. After that, on that wall he basically painted with a white wall, he made it a white wall. And after that he started seeking help of a villagers. What he did, he went to the village, he did some meetings, he told that what is happening in our village, the culture of our village is dying. How is dying? He explained that my student of the school or other people of the village do not know what is the culture of the village. As we are going for the modernization, we are leaving our culture behind. So teacher said that we need to make some changes in this, and how we can make these changes so that villagers are going to help or the community is going to help in this. So after that, teacher asked all the villagers or the community, so please, this is the wall where we are going to basically paint something, or we are going to ask all the students to paint something which is related to our culture. Like if any dance is famous or dance is any famous in the village, or so students, or the if there is artisan is in the village or a student, so that we are going to create that on the wall. So when people visit that place, they see that yes, this dance is there, or this, if somebody is farming something there, so like this. So let me share with you one personal experience with that. I have when I visit any state, I see so many times that on the walls of the state or sometimes on the flyovers, basically government paste some the like agriculture related things or the heritage things or the famous things which are basically famous in the area. So did the teacher did the same strategy in the village. He basically started painting on so many things on the Rupantar wall. And after that, what happened? People were interested to know what is this thing, what is this made. So the one conversation was in the whole village. Just think, if the teacher have pasted something on the wall or painted something on the wall, there is a woman who is dancing in a different cloth or different dress. After that, what will happen? The people who are old from the village, they know what this is our native dance and this is our native dress, which people wear, traditional dress. Basically people wear this when any occasion is there. But the new generation who is going to the modernization might be they do not know about it. So after that, what happens when they go to their house, they ask that I saw this thing on the wall, what is this? Or if they're going with somebody, they ask the person. So after that, then they tell this is the basically traditional dress and this is the traditional dance of our village. So like this, after that, teacher made so many walls in the village. When any outsider used to come in the village, He used to also be surprised, see the culture of the village, see the culture of that area, that heritage things they have made, posters they have made, traditional dresses they have made, creativity of students were there, students were making. So here we will not see that if any student makes a bad drawing, so we are not going to talk about it. We are going to see the his basically dedication to basically make that Rupantar wall as a beautiful wall, so all the people in the area, all the community people can learn something from it, can get some knowledge from that Rupantar wall. That was the idea of Rupantar wall. I know you have like it, and if you like it, try it just one time in your village and try to check the knowledge of your child, of your student, how much he or she knows about the village or the community or traditional heritage, all these things. Okay, so now let's talk about our another idea. So the next idea is interactive learning. So what is interactive learning? So in this, what happens if I ask you a question that when you were a child, what did you want to become at that time? I believe if you are there, so you will get so many different basically point of views that, sir, I wanted to be a army man, or I wanted to be a policeman or a doctor, but the circumstances were like that. I could not get enough knowledge, or I did not have enough information or enough experience of the, any somebody else, so I can basically go for my future. So as we know, teachers create doctors, policemen, army men. Basically, every profession goes by a teacher, because teacher creates a student and a professional man. But somewhere we know about it, we can tell a student that how to be in that profession, but we cannot share the right experience which that profession feels. If you are a teacher and any student asks you that ma'am or sir, I want to be a policeman, so can you share the experience of policeman? They can share that how to be a policeman. Can you, because we have not taken the exam of the policeman, we have never served as a policeman, so we cannot share the experience of policeman. So in interactive learning, what teacher did, teacher thought now I'm going to give the real life experience to my students in the village. Because sometimes how students choose their dream to be, like if any student is standing there and he sees that a car is going from there, a car is going, one businessman comes out and he is wearing very nice coat and he has one suitcase, he is wearing having very expensive mobile. So student will think, oh my god, I want to be this person, he is so rich and I want to be like this, so powerful like that. So like this happens. So but and at the after next week he was walking on the road, the same student, he sees a policeman and he sees that policeman has like enough power, people are obeying him, he can stop people, he can ask people's document of the car or something like that. So then he decided now I will be a policeman. But do we really know that can the student be a both profession? Because he has just taken a first look of any profession, but he doesn't know about the profession. So some the same thing got the teacher. After that, what teacher did? Teacher started inviting some professional people from different professions, or he started going to the place where he can give real life experience to all the student. What happened in this? So what teacher did in that? So after that, so teacher asked a doctor, said that please you come to my school and give some information how to be a doctor, what kind of knowledge, like what are the exams which the student have to take, what is the experience, what is the best experience, and what is the basically some bad experiences which can be faced in a doctor line, or in like in this line. After that, a doctor comes to the school. After coming to the school, doctor shares like this profession is like this, and these are the exams which are like which have to be taken for the to be a doctor, and this is the profession, this is how you need to improve these skills in you. Let's take one more example for that. If there is any student and he wants to be a doctor, one day what happens, you call the student that you want to be a doctor, this student is injured, and you help this student. And after seeing the blood, that student gets like he I start getting making head is like that. So do you think this student can be a doctor? So we need to share that if you want to be a doctor, improve these skills in you. Let's take another example of it. If any student is there, or other another like many students can be there who want to be a policeman, If students want to be a policeman, after that, what happens? We call a policeman and we request him that please come in the school in your whole dress, wear your complete dress, come in that, so you can become an inspiration of a student and give the right information. How can they be a policeman? Next day, policemen come to the school and share his experience and share how every student or the student who is interested in policeman to be a policeman, how they can be a policeman. Such experiences they share. And after that, students have knowledge, teacher have knowledge, and other the once they go to their house, all the students they share this knowledge with their parents also. So this is what interactive learning is. Let I want to give one more example, which we can basically mostly do that. So if we basically want to tell our students about agriculture, that what are the benefits in agriculture, how farmer works, what is the work of farmer, and in what situation, what kind of work can be done as a farmer. So teacher takes all these students to the farmer and he asks all the students to prepare questions in their advance for all the professions. If policeman is going to come, we ask all these students to basically prepare some questions so we can ask them. So every student gets a task that at least 10 questions should be asked by students. After that, students come, we divide a group, like a 5 people group, we divide that. And after that, we ask all the students to basically make a group and basically finalize at least 5 questions out of your 50 questions, which is most important to ask that policeman. Then student start asking the question to a policeman or a farmer if they are visiting a farmer. So like this, all the queries are solved by students, or farmer also feels good, policeman also feels good that he is helping a school and he is contributing something to the school. So this was interactive learning. I hope you like it. And once the schools are open, I request you again, please try to implement this idea. Teacher got very good benefits in that. And I believe you are also going to see some positive results in that. Now let's go to the last idea. And after that last idea, you can ask me any question, any query. If you have any question related to this, these innovative ideas which I've shared with you today, or you want to share your own innovative idea, you can share that with me. So the next is promoting adult education through child education. So what is promoting adult education? So one day one teacher was there. Let me share with you his name as well. So his name is Muhammad Javed and he's from Muradabad, UP. So this teacher was transferred to a new school. When he visited in the school, he saw the boys and girls ratio was very less. He saw hardly one or two girls in the class. Girls are in the class. After seeing that, the teacher was surprised. He asked the teachers, like, why very less girls are there in my school? Then all the other teachers told that the villagers or the community, they do not send their girl to the school. So teacher thought like I should know the reason behind it. So teacher started visiting to the house. So the first house which teacher visited, when he went there, the family was sitting there. So teacher asked that why don't you send your children or your girl to the school? So the mother was sitting there. She told that as I'm making chapatis every day, so she has to do the same thing one day. So what is the benefit to send her school? And her father is also not agree to send her school. So teacher visited the next house. Similar answers he got, similar statements he got. What will be the benefit? What will be the benefit? So teacher found a core that they do not know the importance of education. How education can bring a revolution in the world or any city or village or any colony. So teacher thought now I need to do something for my village or for my school, that I need to basically make them aware, give information to adult first. So that's why the name of this idea is promoting adult education through child uh, child education. So teacher thought, how can I basically make adults aware about education? How can I share with them the idea of education, the importance of education? So he requested all the women in the village that please I request you at least come one time to my village, and after that if you do not feel good then you don't need to come again. Please come at least one time in my village, in my school, and if you feel good then you can come again, otherwise no. So when teacher was requesting, so villagers thought like, yes, it can be done. Or if a teacher is requesting, so around so many women came from the village. Once they were there, after that, teacher asked basically all the women that what do you want from us, from the school? What should we do in our school for making your the basically making good future of your child? So everybody of session, they started telling this and that, and this can be happened. Then he started asking, what do you know about education? Such motivational talks happened there. And he shared that from today, I request you, your child will come to the school. The boy child was there, school, he will come to the school. And after that, whatever he learns here, he will go to house and start, he will teach you for some time. Please give some time to your child, so basically you can learn the importance of education. He shared such ideas with them. After that, the women were ready. Okay, if my child is going to teach me something, so I can also basically evaluate him how much he is learning there. So after, as the time was happening, after some time, the women started getting the importance of that education, and they started fighting with the family that we will send our girl child to the school. And after that, the adult education was promoted like this. They got very good result. I'm not saying 100% result, but a very good result they got. They started sending their girl child to the school, and the teacher was very famous in the school that he is the teacher who is making some good changes in the school. And after that, all the like the ratio was gradually like increasing 50-50 or 50-60, sorry, 40-60, like that. After that, this was the innovative idea, promoting adult education through girl child education. So this was the idea, and I hope you like it. And this is all for today, everyone. Now it is your chance to ask me a question. If you have any question, you can ask me, or if you are watching us on Facebook, you just write, you type your question there. I will get your question here, and I will try my best to answer you. Okay, let's get ready, teachers. I hope you are writing some questions. So yes, everyone, please do not basically hesitate to ask your question. You just feel free to ask me a question. I will try my best to basically answer you or answer your all the questions. I hope so that I have told you in a very nice way that you have understood everything. But still, I'm just asking you, if you have any question, please feel free to ask me your question. I will try my best to basically answer your all the questions. Okay, everyone. So as I can see in chat, there is one more question. Please tell in Hindi too. So for that, I want to share this, that we have the same session in Hindi also at 11 to 12 p.m. in the morning. So you can watch that, and that session is done by Dhirendra sir. You can see him, and you can see all the same innovative ideas in Hindi also. At 2 to 3, you see this session in English, and at 11 to 12, if you want to see Ashok sir, the moral value sessions, you do not forget to join that session, and that is a life changing session for everyone. Okay, so I believe that there is no question, no queries there. Still, I'm asking you, if you have any question, you can ask us on a Facebook. You can, if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can ask your question in comment box. We will try our best to reach you soon and answer your all the questions. So till then, everyone, have a great day. Bye bye. Be home and be safe.